So hello, today you find me at Westlands Lane, and just look where I'm stood. Absolutely stunning large garden with a beautiful large 4-bedroom farmhouse behind me. This is an absolute beauty, a really wonderful large garden which is very, very unexpected, a double carport which could easily be a garage in a heartbeat, and tons of parking. Now inside you've got a fantastic 4-bedroom home, really, really good size, not much to do in there at all. You could move in and then put your own taste on things, but this one also comes, which you can't see in shot, with an outbuilding at the back here which could double up as you could turn it into an office. It's got power, it's got light, it's got water, and possibly you could connect the drainage up and make this into an annex, or just use it as an absolutely superb studio or study area, sort of like home from home office. But just look at what we've got here. So let's take you inside, let's show you a little bit more. Let's take you in through the front door of this very unusual and unique property, and we come straight in onto a really lovely wide hallway. So loads of space in here. We've even got room just to my left here for a chest of drawers, as you can see, but as it opens up and around to the left, you see we've got lots of understairs storage. You've got a cupboard at the far end here, tall cupboard, and you've got the smaller bolt hole under the stairs. And then we're immediately opening up into what is currently an unused space, but would make an absolutely perfect study area, wouldn't you think? This is a really great spot for a desk. You can sit here, look out over towards the fields, and you've got this great space all the way around. Now, just coming on back through, actually as we're going straight ahead, I'll show you technically the smallest room in the house, but we have got the downstairs cloakroom, basin, lots of cupboards on the right hand side, and you've also got your utility appliances in here as well. So really useful to have that all separate. So let's take you into what could be the heart of the home, which is a fantastic kitchen breakfast room. You've got lovely windows on both sides on the right hand side, and then as it comes through this section, it then opens up into this really lovely breakfast area. Now you've got dual aspect with the 2 different lights coming in. You've got these really lovely deep recessed windows with the window seat effectively, and you have got what is a nice exposed brick wall, or exposed stone wall rather should I say, on the right hand side here. Now obviously the breakfast bar is just fitted in. If you didn't have that, and maybe the little extra one here, this makes a really, really lovely big space for a big farmhouse style table in here. And if I just come round and pan back round and just give you a better view. Now the kitchen is really clean and tidy, of a certain style. Obviously I'm sure a lot of people will think, well, I want to upgrade that and modernise that to the newer styles of kitchens, and that would be absolutely fantastic if done so. But the layout works really well with tons of cupboard space, and of course your utilities over in that utility room. So a really lovely big room to start with. You might have noticed the wood floor all the way through from there and into this hall and study space. And then as we go round through into the living room, this is a real surprise. What a lovely big room we have in here. Now fantastic space with a big wood burner in that fireplace. You've got again got dual aspect because you've got the patio doors at the end here. And again we've got a dining room set in the pin here, but for a lot of families you might keep this just as a big living room and use your kitchen breakfast room as your kitchen diner. A really fantastic room in here, as you can see, lots of light, lots of space for the biggest of sofas. We've got 2 huge sofas in here and plenty of room for a third if you wanted as well, with those double doors opening straight back out onto what is an absolutely enormous garden. So that's the downstairs. Let's take you upstairs. Let's show you what we've got up there. Come up onto the landing, you can see we've got a nice amount of space here. Lovely big sort of landing hall all the way down to 3 bedrooms on this side. You can see the stairwells nice and light and straight up and down, which is nice and easy. And then we have the master bedroom right at the back here alongside a shower room. But the first thing I'm going to do is take you on through and into the second bedroom. So a really good sized room. This really is difficult when they're all empty, but most of these rooms are empty at the moment. This is a fantastic big double bedroom. Would easily take a super king bed in here, trust me. You've got a really nice sized wardrobe section at the back there, which is recessed. You could easily put doors back on that if you'd prefer, or just a really nice sort of rustic country style curtain. The sockets set over on the left there, you can see on the wall facing us now, set out comfortably for a king or super king bed. So there's even the TV point and phone sockets up here as well. And what's really lovely is that you've got these nice views out towards the front, towards the countryside as well. So first off, that is bedroom 2, remember that. Now we're coming through in towards the smallest bedroom. So the smallest bedroom's over on the left hand side here. This is still a small double. It is still actually quite a good size, you'd be surprised, but best utilised potentially as a hobby room, art studio, single bedroom for a child, a very comfortable single bedroom for a child, or also an absolutely superb study. So if you want an extra space here, again, got lovely views out towards the front and the side, so towards the farm buildings and the green space that side, and a really unique kind of shelved sort of stone capped area there as well. Then coming on through, last of the double bedrooms before we go into the main bedroom is this one. So again, a really nice size double, perfectly demonstrated by the double bed in here. And then also you have got a cupboard built over the stairs in that corner, which is surprisingly deep and spacious. And again, lovely views from these fantastic double glazed windows all through, with these nice stone sills as well. And then coming through, those 3 bedrooms are then served by what was a bathroom but is now a really big shower room. So you've got a big cupboard to the right hand side, and then we've got a massive wet room set up in here with a big window, lots of space in here. You could easily put a bath back in if you really wanted to, but a fantastic big kind of shower room for all your guests and other family members, because this space is going to be yours. This is the master bedroom, so really nice sort of inner lobby as you walk in with your wardrobe space. You've also got space for a chest of drawers, but this is all built in with the curtain there. You've got more loft access because there seems to be a few of those around, and then it opens up into a really, really big master bedroom. So really nice size. You've got plenty of space in here for a super king again if you wish. You've also got the ensuite, so I'm just going to give you a little glimpse into there. Now it is a little ensuite, but it is perfectly formed and perfectly usable, and a real nice bonus. You've got obviously the basins and the toilet, and then you've got nice shelving up to the side there. And then also, if I just pan round, you'll see that we've got a nice size shower cubicle over to the right as well. Now, if you really wanted to reconfigure that a bit, make it a little bit bigger, there is space to go into that bathroom next door, or you could possibly steal a bit more space from this fantastic room. But the real bonus of this room is something which also is the real bonus of this property. And you look through this through this window at this absolutely stunning garden. So let's take you out there now and let's show you a little bit more of what lies beyond. Coming on through the kind of inner hallway extra, that sort of study space, we then open out onto this really lovely kind of covered, veranda section really. So a really great space to be able to entertain, sit out here. You could have table and chairs, obviously currently being used for various storage, like for the bins, etc. But a really nice little extra space, I think, and a really nice addition with this kind of openness onto this amazing garden. So let's give you a bit of a guided tour. We're going to go right first just to show you that we've got a really nice, lovely, wide gravelled section here with a pond sunk in just on the other side of the wall, as you can see. I'm going to take you around the more practical bits first. So we have a double carport, a properly tiled roof, probably stone built, really nice section here, and tons of parking. So we're going to go from the front. I'm just going to come back through and give you the full guided tour. So as you can see, really nice and quiet. Got a little bit of passing traffic on Westlands Lane, but as I step back, we've got parking space or boat storage space to the right hand side of the property. And then as we come back round, obviously you've got this lovely long driveway all the way through. You could even park just in front of the kitchen window just to the right at the front, but you won't really need to because you've got all this space through here all the way back and all the way around to the side as well. So tons of parking space, lots of storage, place in here for a big camper van if you wanted that sort of thing. So let's go back to the nice pretty part, and the ladies of the world watching the video will be thinking, get a look at the garden, let's go through. So really nice little pond area here. You could fill that in again if you were worried about safety. You've got little ones, you've got the side door into the carport section here, and then just as I come round, you can see this fantastic large level lawn extending in front of you. There's only a couple of little steps up and you're in this absolutely fantastic space. You've also got really lovely fruit trees in here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe, maybe 7. This was an orchard at one point, or planted up as one. So I'm going to come round. Now you can see we have an outbuilding at the end here, and I'm going to not be able to give you much of a look inside, but to say we have a very large section on the right hand side which you would use as a studio. It was actually built and designed as an art studio, but also could be a fantastic place just to store things, or as much as having a home office studio in there. And then you've got the more solid built building alongside, which is a really good size as a workshop, as it currently is. Tiled roof, nicely set up, it's got water, it's got power, and it really could potentially, with a little bit of extra work, become an annex maybe, or even an Airbnb, but you would have to do some connections for the drainage. So just look back on this absolutely fantastic space. There are not many properties in this kind of price range which have this type of garden with them. It is so quiet and peaceful back here, a beautiful spot. It really does sell itself in the summer, as you can tell. And then you've got a really nice side section you'll just see to the left of the property as well. So a really generous garden with a big outbuilding that I'm just walking past now, and then a little sort of gate through secret area there, which I would tell you more about on a viewing. And then you actually have got, you can see the little door there, that is to a very large shed which extends all the way over to the left hand side, and you can't quite see it because it's all behind the trees, but believe me, that is probably around about 8 or so, maybe more, maybe 10 foot or so of shed there. So just tucking back underneath the tree here to give you a view back towards the house. Now this is set on the very fringes of Whitley, on the Whitley end of Westlands Lane. So the best thing about that is you've got really fantastic access to the village, where you've got the community shop, which is open every single day and manned by volunteers. You've also got really good access to the local schools, the pubs, of course, the cricket club, the golf club, and also the cafe at Sprockets. Great areas here to walk your dogs, let the kids run off some steam, and also fantastic cycleways. But you're still very good, easy striking distance to both Corsham and Melksham and Chippenham and the connections beyond. So with all that said, a fantastic family home up for grabs here, in really good condition, ready to move into. Some updating you may want to make on the kitchen, for example, but really nothing major and nothing you would have to do immediately. This is a super opportunity for somebody, so please do get in touch and we'll get you a viewing as soon as possible.